what's happening in Brazil? We have a Supreme Court. We are fighting against tyranny, censorship, especially from Alexandre de Moraes. And they try to silence the greatest leader of the right conservative wing in Brazil, that is Jair Bolsonaro. They say that he tried a coup, that he tried to kill Lula and the vice president, but we know that the one candidate of presidential elections was Jair Bolsonaro. He was stabbed in his belly by an ex-socialist affiliated party. And now they are trying to put him in jail for a fantasy coup. He was here in U.S. when it happened the 8th of January. People entering the Congress. It was a bad day for Brazil. But they are not any terrorists. They did, of course, some small crimes, but they are getting 17 years of jail. Like any other corrupted guy in Brazil, they get this for jail in Brazil. For corruption, for robbery, for anything. So we know that they are doing this to these people because they were wearing green and yellow T-shirts. If they were using red in Brazil is for the Labour Party, for the socialists. If they were using red, maybe red, they would be free right now. So they are persecuting us for everything we say. Like for now, I'm being sued because I said that Lula is a thief and he should be in jail. So we are facing a tyranny in Brazil. It's very hard.
Can you say that right now? So the fact that you're saying he's a thief and he should be in jail, you flying back to Brazil, is there any risk for you that anything could happen or no?
Yes, of course. I'm being sued, criminal, for saying that. Me as a deputy, I can say everything, and as all the Brazilians should say, though, but we are not able to say the truths in Brazil.
Now, your story, for some people that don't know, Rob, if you can pull up the clip, you were telling me this when we were together, this is you at 17 years old, right?
Yes.
This is a school where I think it's called PUC, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a Catholic university.
And this is how you went viral. By the way, just so everybody knows, Nikolas has got 17 plus million followers just on Instagram. He posts a clip on Instagram. It gets 1 million likes, not even 1 million views. This guy's the biggest sensation there. While we're there walking around, everyone's saying he will be the president in the next 8 years. And the people want him to become the president in 8 years. But explain to us what happens here, because this is where people learn about you. You're 17 years old in this clip.
Yeah, so just to let you know, guys, I came from a very poor neighborhood in Brazil called Cabana. I don't have any politicians in my family. I think I was the first crazy one to enter in politics. And I am graduated in law by the Catholic University. And at the time of 2015, 2016, there was an impeachment in Brazil that we took out Dilma's ex-president. And then everyone went to the street to go to the protests. And then, of course, me as a young guy, I did the same. But I started to post some videos in the internet and started to go viral. This one is the first one. In that stage, there was a lot of socialist leaders. And then I was working at my office, and I heard that the one guy called Leonardo Boff, it's a guy that he, how can I say that? He put the socialism in the churches, the Catholic churches in Brazil. And then I heard that he was in there. I said, I got to say some things right to his face. But as a student, I couldn't. So I told a girl to come over, and I said, I'm a huge fan of him. Please let me talk. And then she said, oh, okay, you're a student. Okay, go there. Of course, she thought that I was a leftist. And then I began saying, thank you so much. Because of you, I'm not socialist. And and I started to punch him with my words, of course. And then it went viral, and this was my first video that went viral because I was only 17, 18 years old. I was entering in the law
So this school
university.
you're going to, is that like is this a liberal school? Is this a far left school or no?
Yeah, so it is, but it shouldn't. Because it's a Catholic university, but it is a very liberal university.
Rob, can you play that clip while we're not going to understand what he's saying. I just want the audience to see when he walks up.
I'm so scared.
Can you play that? That's
Boa tarde a
incredible.
todos. Meu nome é Nikolas Ferreira, eu sou estudante de Direito da
So you're
PUC
thanking him
Minas.
right now.
E, em primeiro lugar, eu gostaria de agradecer mesmo a todos.
I'm
Agradecer
appreciating
principalmente
Leonardo
ao Leonardo
Boff.
Boff,
I'm saying
porque ele foi
thank
uma
you
pessoa que me
because you made
fez
me
posicionar mesmo na vida. Né? E
you
foi
made me
duas
choose a
entrevistas
side in my
marcantes. A
life.
primeira foi na Rádio
You made
Gás, em
2 interviews
2003,
in
na qual ele
2003
disse que a teologia da libertação ela não
saying
necessariamente ela é
that your
cristã,
theology is
mas
not
ela
necessarily
também até mesmo não
Christian.
está interessado em ter mais cristãos. E a segunda é uma entrevista mais recente,
In the
né, que
second
ele disse
interview
que é muito preconceito mesmo, uma pessoa
that
sempre
he
comunista
said
que é a
that
pior coisa do
communism
mundo, né?
was the worst
Então
thing in the
ele me
world.
ajudou muito a me
A person
posicionar,
said that and he said that
porque hoje
it
eu
was
consigo
wrong.
compreender o tanto que a esquerda é
So how I know that how left is a hypocrite.
You're saying this to his face.
Yeah, I'm saying through his face.
You can pause it right here, Ron. So you play this clip. This goes out. Is this the first time Brazil learned about you? Like prior to this, they don't know who you are.
Yeah, I think it was the first time.
First time.
They didn't know who I was.
And at this point, do you have any aspirations of getting into politics or not yet?
No, I was only into the protests, making some videos, and I wasn't running for anything. I was just 18 years old. I couldn't even run for city councilor. You have to be 21.
Got it.
Brazil, I'm so glad you're watching this. I want to tell you something here. Do you know what's the one thing tyrants or criminals in politics, in your government, you know what's the one thing they hate? Is for the people to have hope. It's been said, man and women can live 40 days without food, 4 days without water, 4 minutes without air, but only 4 seconds without hope. When I was in Brazil, we had dinner with Nikolas Ferreira. And while we're having dinner, we gave him a shirt and we took a picture together. It's called Future Looks Bright with Brazilian flag. I would love nothing more than to see thousands and thousands of people in Brazil to wear a shirt that says Future Looks Bright with your flag. Just for Brazil, we made these custom shirts for you. If you want to inject the spirit of hope in Brazil, go place 1 order, 2, 3, buy it for your peers, your family. Click on a link below or go to vtmerch.com and sport your Future Looks Bright shirt in Brazil. Let the dictators, let the tyrants get so angry the fact that you are optimistic about the future.